This week on Discover Oklahoma, things to see in 23. Tulsa's new world-class VR experience and its new landmark hotel. OKC's Crystal Bridge reopens, an over-the-top sweet stop, plus a Playland extension, an Okie eatery with national cred, and brand new travel and outdoor guides.
Hi, I'm Lauren Nelson, and Happy New Year! We're coming to you from the Myriad Botanical Gardens in Oklahoma City.
And I'm Augustus Cook, in for Dino Awali, who's a little under the weather this week, so we're wishing him well.
He'll be back soon, and I know he hates missing this, the long-anticipated reopening of the reimagined Crystal Bridge Conservatory.
We were there for the grand opening of this hallmark destination in downtown Oklahoma City.
It's just about creating cool, neat attractions or wonderful places for our own residents to connect with nature or find peace, and this Crystal Bridge brings all of those things. So it's a great investment and just demonstrates a city that's always improving itself.
It was beautiful before, but you could see some of the issues that needed correcting. One of my favorite things about doing the redesign is like rearranging all the plants. Like it had a nice collection before, but they were kind of just mixed together and out there with really no interpretations. They didn't know what you were looking at. So when we did the redesign, we were real careful about planning out the visitor experience. Much better laid out now in terms of what's planted where. The hardscape's much better. It's not deteriorating anymore. It looks much cleaner. And it's really coming together really nicely.
I look forward to experiencing it all and coming back with my family.
The Crystal Bridge Conservatory is a great place to visit with family because it's open 7 days a week and the weather inside here is always perfect. Find the deets at travelok.com/crystalbridge.
Just a few blocks from here is another new thing to see in 23. Deanne Stein and Chris Cook take a walk through the new addition to OKC's Scissortail Park.
This lower section of Scissortail Park opens up another 32 acres of beautiful green spaces, natural playgrounds, and lots of athletic courts.
We're very impressed. It's very nice.
Sherry Springfield drives from Choctaw to enjoy downtown Oklahoma City's Scissortail Park.
Of course, we love the other part, and we come there a lot just to exercise and walk, and this adds a lot more to our walk, and we enjoy it.
The promenade connects the two parks, offering an uninterrupted stroll or bike ride from downtown to the Oklahoma River.
Our kids ride their bikes all the way down it, and it's just a great space for families because there's so many different activities.
Off the promenade, you can veer off onto the winding walking trails lined with native grasses and wildflowers. Hundreds of trees were also planted to add to the existing one.
So we have instant shade on the lower park, and then also helps us to attract wildlife, pollinators, and people.
Different from the upper park, you'll find natural play areas where kids can come and connect with nature. You can climb and jump on the playground full of logs. Or get creative in the Zen garden full of sand.
That was an area where we used rakes to make paths in the sand, and a place just to come and relax and be peaceful.
This is also where you may find park rangers strumming up some fun.
The idea is for them to spend a lot of time here at the nature play area connecting children with nature through programs and events.
The lower park also gives you several places to play sports.
We'll be offering youth and adult flag football, youth soccer, and adult grass volleyball, and a lot of it is going to be taking place right here on our new soccer pitch and the practice field right next to it. Right when we opened, people started coming out and they were really, really excited. We've had a lot of great usage of the soccer pitch already. People are very excited about the pickleball courts. The branding on the Thunder Community Court is just beautiful, so it's a really fun place to come out and do a pickup game.
Courts are free and first come, first served, or you can pay online to reserve one. At Scissortail Park in Oklahoma City, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
Admission to Scissortail Park is free, and there are events to attend there all the time. Find out more at travelok.com/scissortailpark.
So now, Gus, we're headed with you to Tulsa to a brand new place, and it's so high-tech, there's nowhere else like it in the country.
Yeah, this is like something out of a science fiction movie, except it's reality. Well, virtual reality. And at AARU Entertainment in downtown Tulsa, my dad, videographer Chris Cook, and I found it can be a little difficult to tell the difference between the two.
What if I told you that the most advanced virtual reality system in the country was located in Tulsa, Oklahoma? Today we are at AARU Entertainment, which among other things boasts a globally unique virtual reality gaming experience. And while I admit the virtual reality, or VR, is what originally caught my eye, we found at AARU was a place for people to come and be themselves.
The more people who come in here and feel at home here and want to be a part of our process, the better.
And as a part of building that community, they have really made sure to have a diverse space.
We are a virtual reality cafe/bar, as well as a game development studio and VR room rentals. So we're kind of like 3 things in one. We have full coffees, like mocktails, hot chocolates, things like that. A full bar, including meat on draft, which is really cool. And then we have individual VR room rentals with like our own equipment.
One of the goals at AARU is to create an environment that balances the futuristic VR technology with the cozy feel of tabletop gaming.
The downstairs is aesthetically kind of like if a spaceship crashed into a warehouse, but the upstairs we wanted to have a sort of different, homier, warmer feel.
Come with your group and play D&D for a couple of hours and just hang out. We encourage people to like work from here, or like we have a few board games, but bring your own board games, or just kind of like create a community of just hanging out.
And after we'd gotten to explore the facility and learn about their community, I was ready to jump in and try the incredible virtual reality experience.
So you'll want to adjust the little knob until the vertical lines are looking clear.
And what we're looking at here is the most immersive gaming experience you can get in the country.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Where you control your character by looking, moving, and reacting just as you would in real life. And it is just as awesome as it sounds. Virtual reality is already engaging, but with this Omni deck, which is actually the only one in the United States, your body becomes the controller. As you walk in the machine, you move in the game. And after the Omni deck, I got to try one of their VR pods.
Do you see the Pistol Whip like menu directly in front of you? They look like posters. Okay.
Yes.
So first, look at your feet. Do you see that like circle?
Yep.
So the goal is you want to stay in that circle. You will have obstacles and bullets come at you.
You have the entire room to yourself, but your friends can still watch from any one of the TVs in the lounge.
That is like nothing else I've ever done. I don't even, it feels like you're really there. I forgot to even talk. I was in the moment. I finally finished the level though. It took me 3 tries, but that was incredible. I can't get a smile off my face. That was so fun.
It's hard to describe AARU with one word or sentence. From coffee shop to bar, from tabletop to virtual reality, what I can say is this is a can't miss experience for virtually anybody. While the rest of the world waits for the future, we already have it at AARU in Tulsa. I'm Augustus Cook for Discover Oklahoma.
If you want to be a hero to your kids or grandkids, I am telling you, book them a trip to AARU, and we'll hook you up with them at travelok.com/AARU, and that's spelled AARU.
Was that just crazy?
I'll tell you what, I play games, but this is a totally different experience. It is so immersive, I completely forgot I was playing a game. It was a mind-blowing experience, to be honest.
You might get lost in the games at AARU, but you won't have to worry about getting lost anywhere else in the state, because the brand new 2023 travel and outdoor guides are ready to ship to your door.
We'll get a look at the new guides and meet the folks at the Oklahoma Department of Tourism who are dedicated to getting them to you wherever you are.
And talk about being a hero. Here's a great spot for a first date or an anniversary or really anything you want to celebrate. Brand new in OKC's First National Building. And did I mention chocolate and champagne?
Plus, we'll get a look inside 2 new boutique hotels in Tulsa. One is ready for booking and the other has people counting the days until it's open. Back in a sec with more things to see in 23.
There are some things you just can't contain. Oklahoma Today magazine is bursting with culture. Mind-blowing restaurants, trips, adventures, and so much more. Open your copy, then hit the open road. Unleash your curiosity. Set your spirit free. Subscribe today for only $14.95. Oklahoma Today magazine. Break through the ordinary.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Augustus Cook, filling in for Dino Lawley, who's out this week.
We're in the newly reopened Crystal Bridge Conservatory at the Myriad Botanical Gardens, where it's summer 365 days a year.
And in Oklahoma City, you can also eat great Asian food 365 days a year as well. We're actually known nationally as a great hotspot for East Asian cuisine.
And there's one restaurant in particular that's making a national name for itself. It's dedicated to preserving the traditional cuisine of one of East Asia's smaller countries. And as Quinn Tran and videographer Tommy Evans found, it's a tradition worth tasting.
Maderlau Kitchen is a small restaurant in Oklahoma City that's making it big nationally.
Bon Appetit magazine named us in their top 50 best new restaurants. 10 days later, the New York Times named us in their top 50 restaurants list as well.
The recognition comes just a year after Jeff Changeloon opened his Laotian restaurant in the Plaza District.
It's validation that we're doing something right and I'm doing what I was meant to do.
After a few years in advertising, he followed in his father's footsteps and became a chef. Maderlau Kitchen features his family's Laotian roots, fresh food with flavor that's bold, savory, and spicy.
The must-haves here at Mader, probably the one is the crispy rice salad, which is nam khao. That's got rice that we deep fry, crumble, toss with fish sauce, lime juice, herbs, which include cilantro, mint, green onions, and some peanuts. The grilled beef has been very popular, marinated, and then we grill that and serve it with a lime and fish sauce, some herbs, and pickled shallots. Every day of the week we do a different special, and they're mostly soups. And so today is Tuesday, and we have khao pun, which is a vermicelli noodle soup with a coconut red curry broth and some chicken.
The special and everything else on the menu is a hit.
I'd give it a 10. It's very flavorful, very good.
The size of the soup bowl, yeah, but I took the extra big soup bowl and gave him the little one. And it had some vegetables in it, and we like beef, so, and then the little lime on it and the little spiciness.
I would really recommend anybody to come and try it who's just wanting something different or a new experience, for sure.
The experience customers get is an authentic Laotian meal, prepared the same way from generation to generation, and served the traditional way with sticky rice.
Use it to scoop up food, kind of like a tortilla, getting people to eat with their hands and have fun. That's the way it should be eaten. You know, we don't force people to do it, but we recommend doing that. It's a little more fun.
Put away the chopsticks. It is more fun and yummier to eat this food with your hands. The restaurant's name, Mader, means come eat or come through. This is one of the few places people can experience traditional Lao food. The chef cooks these meals to pay tribute to his immigrant parents who made Oklahoma City home nearly 5 decades ago.
Because I wanted to honor that, and I didn't, our Lao community is so small in the city, let alone in the nation. I didn't want our food or culture to get lost. And Lao food is about family and friends, close friends, being invited to the table. And so having the photos of the family members, friends, it makes this restaurant what it is, which is a family restaurant. Putting Lao food on the map, putting Oklahoma City on the map, is not just for me, it's not just for the Lao community, but it's for the entire city and the entire state.
In Oklahoma City's Plaza District, I'm Quinn Tran for Discover Oklahoma.
Maderlau is at Northwest 16th and Blackwelder in OKC's Plaza District. You can find their website through ours at travelok.com/Maderlau, MADERLAO.
That sticky rice that you eat with your hands, that looks awesome. I want to try that.
It looks pretty fun. And doing this show's really shown me what an incredibly diverse food scene we have here in Oklahoma. So while you're on travelok.com, be sure to click on brochures and order a copy of our Discover Oklahoma Destination Dining Guide if you don't already have one, so you can check out all our state's food scene has to offer. They'll ship one right to your door for free. And speaking of brochures, you can find all kinds of new things to see in 23 in the new outdoor and travel guides.
I can remember so many family trips using these guides. But I never realized how much work goes into creating them and getting them to your doorstep. We thought you might like to get a look at the new guides and meet the dedicated tourism department employees who ship and create them.
Hi, I'm Shelley Zumwalt. I'm the new executive director of the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department. One of the most important things we do at the agency is showing people all the amazing things to do in our great state. And all of that is included in the Oklahoma Travel Guide. Let's go find out about this year's guide and all the hard work that went into it. The first person we're going to meet is our creative manager, Haley Riggs McGee. Hey, Haley, how are you?
Hey, Shelley.
It's good to see you. Thanks for all your hard work on this publication. The magnitude of what is in here is just staggering.
We've got more than 2,600 attractions in this year's guide, everything from cultural centers to caves. We work really hard to make sure that we have something in this guide for absolutely everybody. No matter what you're into, whether it's exploring state parks, visiting museums, or cruising Route 66, there are things in this guide for you.
The travel guide basically provides everything you need to eat, play, and stay in every part of the state.
Right. It's very important to us that no part of Oklahoma gets left out. There are fun, interesting places to see in every part of the state.
The travel guide is so much about the visuals.
Definitely. And you'll want to talk to our photography manager, Megan Rossman, about that. She is right next door.
Hey, Megan, I know we just finished this year's guide, but 2024 is right around the corner.
Yeah, it's always a major undertaking. I've worked on these for 10 years, and even still, every year that we finish it, I am like, I can't believe we pulled that off.
I'm excited to talk to you about this year's theme.
Yeah, this year's theme is larger than life. So when you open it up, you're gonna see a lot of larger than life landscapes, larger than life people, just this whole idea that in Oklahoma we have all of these people and places that are larger than life. And of course, the larger than life icons along Route 66.
I know you do a lot of work selecting the photographs for the guide.
Yeah, we try to find the perfect shot to showcase every destination, and our staff photographer, Lori Duckworth, is a big part of that. Hey, Lori, can you come in here for a second?
Hey, I was just conveniently outside the door.
Hey, Lori. We've been talking a lot about our new travel guide here, but we also have a new outdoor guide, and I heard that you were trying to set up the perfect shot at one of our beautiful state parks. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we were trying to get the cover photo, a drone shot of some hikers at the cliffs at Robbers Cave, right at sunrise, so no pressure. Fortunately, the weather was perfect and we got exactly what we wanted. It doesn't always work out that way, but it's part of what goes on behind the scenes in so many images in the guide. Finding the perfect shot of an Oklahoma destination is fun, but challenging.
Well, ladies, thank you for all you do for this and to help Oklahomans find fun and interesting places to visit in our state, but we have one more stop to make. I'm so excited to introduce Colleen McIntyre, our Director of Operations for Oklahoma Today magazine, but also you're a key player in the travel guide every single year.
Yeah, and so I get to come in and be that fresh set of eyes and just make sure that nothing has been missed.
Yeah, super important.
Because we know how important it is to the destinations. We have a small army of fact checkers who call every place listed in the guides to check the accuracy of what we list.
Because it's our job to get people to those destinations in our beautiful state.
Exactly.
Now you've found out a little bit about our amazing team that puts out our travel and outdoor guides. Let's find out how you can get your free copy.
It's easy. Go to travelok.com/brochures and click the ones you want. And the Tourism Warehouse will get them sent straight to your mailbox.
So much goes into making those guides because so much is packed in there.
Right? So get your free guides and start your own plans to discover Oklahoma. Winter is the perfect time to start.
And you'll need a place to stay, right?
Coming up is another must-see in 23, a peek inside 2 new boutique hotels in Tulsa.
But the wait is over for this uber fancy sweet spot in downtown OKC's fabulous First National Building. We'll be right back.
Adventure is calling. It's just around the corner, from sunrise to sunset and border to border. There's so much in Oklahoma, from landscapes to cuisine. Stories still unfolding, spellbinding and serene. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread the joy around. Remind your friends and neighbors there's wonder to be found. Go boldly or cautiously. Plan a day trip or book a stay. Your journey, your style. Travel okay, your way.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. Dino will be back next week. Joining me today is Augustus Cook, and Augustus, I know you're looking forward to this opening of this next place.
Oh, I am. My ideal day would be playing those immersive virtual reality games at AARU Entertainment, then heading over here to hang out and relax.
I think a lot of people are going to feel that way about the new Brut Hotel that is designed to be a gathering place for Tulsans and non-Tulsans alike.
Crews are finishing up the Brut now, but here's what they can show us. There will be 82 oversized guest rooms, a rooftop restaurant with a covered outdoor patio, a full spa, and a lobby-level cafe featuring local coffee roasters plus beer and wine options. They'll have bicycle rentals and weekly community events with everything from meditation hours to band nights and even yoga on the rooftop deck. The Brut Hotel is scheduled to open this spring, so keep an eye on the hotel website. You can find it at travelok.com/BrutHotel.
But Tulsa's new 21.5 hotel is ready for you to book a stay right now. Reporter-videographer Jason Grubbs takes a look.
As a guest, if you want to feel more like you live in downtown Tulsa rather than just visiting, the locally owned 21.5 Boutique Hotel is it. Quaint, cozy, and in the middle of it all, here in the Arts District.
We have Bob Dylan Center literally outside of our front door. We have Woody Guthrie Center. One Oakville is 2 blocks away. Kane's Ballroom, Tulsa Theater. Over 50 restaurants within a stone's throw of this building.
Don't feel like going out to eat? Well, they've got everything you need in this kitchen to make a home-cooked meal.
A full kitchen with an oven, dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave, everything you need.
The building itself dates back to the 20s and were once apartments for rail line workers. Today, it's just for guests.
There are 12 units total. They're approximately 600 to 700 square feet each. They have the full living area, bedroom, 1 queen bed in each room. We have the dining areas. We have large closets in the rooms.
What you won't find at 21.5 is a front desk. Start your stay by simply logging onto the Boutique Hotel's website and pick exactly what you want.
All the bookings take place on our website at 21.5tulsa.com. There you can see all the rooms. You can actually choose your room that you want to stay in as opposed to not knowing where you're staying whenever you get there.
All the units are listed with several photographs of each individual suite. Once you're set, book it.
And then shortly after you'll receive a code to access their front door in the room.
You'll find the rooms light and airy, done by 2 local designers who went with more of a wellness retreat vibe with touches of Tulsa.
They're using natural color woods and plants and the natural light in the windows, a very soft minimalist color, kind of a mid-century modern meets a tropical vibe.
Book just 1 suite or all 12.
We get a lot of private groups that don't want that typical front desk and that privacy, so they can take over all 12 units for their bridal shower or their wedding, or bands that come into town have stayed with us because they want that privacy.
At the 21.5 Boutique Hotel in the Tulsa Arts District, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
Find out more about this terrific new Tulsa overnight at travelok.com/21.5.
Okay, one last stop, and it's a place where you can celebrate something special or make an average day just feel special.
We're headed to the long-awaited Gilded Acorn in OKC's First National Center. We'll give it a taste test. Discover Oklahoma. We'll be right back.
Oklahoma is open. From salt plains to hilltops, more miles of Route 66 with all its iconic stops. Stay a weekend or a week, there's a million ways to play. Dive in or keep your distance. Travel okay, your way.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. I'm Augustus Cook in for Dino, who's sick, but don't worry, he'll be back next week.
We're talking things to see in 23 and coming to you from one of those things you need to see. The newly reimagined Crystal Bridge at OKC's Myriad Botanical Gardens.
And up next, we have a great place for tea in 23 and also chocolates.
And champagne and great food. Deanne Stein and videographer Tommy Evans take us to the Gilded Acorn, recently opened in OKC's new First National Center.
And I passed Tiffany's store and I said to myself, what if there was a restaurant that everything was gifted and packaged? And as you can see, that's where the whole thing landed.
Chef Andrew Black's Gilded Acorn is located in the heart of the historic First National Center, with all the charm of a French patisserie, from the decor to the high-end but approachable menu.
Everything is regular food, but had to be done with an intentional of being the best.
Familiar items with a surprise, like this champagne poached chicken sandwich with caramelized apples and melted brie cheese. Ingredients you can't imagine together, but work beautifully.
When you eat this thing, it's next level.
Other dishes he prepared for us include the French dip with pickled onions, and then this popular shrimp salad.
Most of the dishes he works on, they're timeless. They don't just fit into one category. He has this really keen and good ability to understand that our customers want something different.
Chanel Byron works downtown and says she especially loves the butternut squash soup.
And I'm telling you, it's like nobody else's. All of the different flavors that are in there, and you can just taste how they all work together. It's just really amazing.
For first-timers Meg and Lisa, they were not disappointed.
All the ingredients they used were fresh. In the salad, in the quiche, and the crust. The crust was pretty thick, actually.
With our quiches, we got a nice salad that had a light vinaigrette that was just the right touch, and some pickled beets and whatnot. It's scrumptious.
The restaurant also carries a vast assortment of French-inspired pastries from a local bakery. As far as the drinks, they offer premium coffees and teas, and lots of champagne, more than 100 bottles. And if you're feeling really fancy, make a reservation for high tea any day they're open from 3 to close.
See, we serve different teas from all over the globe, and it comes with finger English sandwiches and tea and scone and little salmon, little caviar, all the good things, all the gooders.
And check out this not-so-typical grab-and-go section.
If you notice all these jams that we carry there, only can find them here. We got a torchon, my branded caviar, of course. And how about this one, the goat butter? That's really fantastic.
You can even grab some sangria, mimosas, or champagne to go.
Lots of goodies in the room, yeah.
But for Chef Black, his hope is that you will stay a while.
And it's a place of conversation. It's a place if you're in the champagne mood, let's have some champagne, mimosa. You want some soup? Let's have some soup, salad, sandwich. So more than anything, a belong in a space, make it your own.
At the Gilded Acorn in Oklahoma City, I'm Deanne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
The Gilded Acorn is just one of many reasons to stop in the new First National Center in OKC, and you can plan your visit at travelok.com/gildedacorn. Again, Dina will be back next week. Augustus, thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me. It's been a lot of fun. And thanks to the Crystal Bridge Conservatory for being our host today.
The Crystal Bridge is open 7 days a week, and you can find their website through ours at travelok.com/crystalbridge. So until next time, remember,
there is plenty new to see in 23.
So get out there and discover Oklahoma.